Welcome to the Breakdown Lounge, where we break down and analyze your tracks. Favorite tracks? Favorite tracks. I've done 4 videos: Tool, Rush, uh, Jorge Bonhor, Brothers Moving, Danish band. So just trying to knock out a couple videos, keep the content rolling. I've been traveling across country, and yeah, one of the tracks that has been coming up over and over, or one of the artists rather, has been Nightwish. And normally I like to try to do some sort of live video performance or whatever of the band. But I thought, hey, this would be a good time to knock it out and get exposed to this band that I hear so much about. So we're going to listen to a song that has come up a lot. I asked for a lot of recommendations of songs from this band, and Wish I Had an Angel was the one that came up the most. So we're going to give that a spin. If you want to support the channel, like and subscribe. We appreciate your feedback. I appreciate you exposing me to new music. And if you want to support the channel further, you could buy a copy of Travels with the Gypsy Lotus. Follows my travels to India with one of America's oldest registered nurses after working with her for a psychiatric hospital for a year. So you can read a couple pages, chapters for free at stefanlawson.com. Okay, so let's let it rip. This is I Wish I Had an Angel by Nightwish.
I wish I had an angel for one moment of love. I wish I had your angel tonight. Deep into a dying day, I took a step outside an innocent heart, prepared to hate me for when I may. This night will hurt you like never before. Old love stayed I heart.
Before we get into the hook here, let's just talk about, because there's quite a bit to mention, but I love that intro, how they hit you immediately with the harmonies, big swelling, the keys there, go straight into this crunchy boom, 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 bass heavy, kind of chugging. Immediately the groove is established and then kind of pulls back to just the drums and the bass, the light key work, and then bringing it back in, the guitar and everything. So pretty cool so far.
I wish I had an angel for one moment of love. I wish I had your angel, your word to marry undone. I'm in love with my lost burning angel wings to dust.
I love how they have this interplay with the male and female vocals, great harmonies. She drops out, he takes in, but then you can still hear her kind of in the background providing kind of a vocal instrumentation, very light, very subtle, but it's present and it adds that layer, and then rejoining in with it. Very good dynamics.
I wish I had your angel tonight. I'm going down so frail and cruel. Drunken disguise changes all the rules. Old love stayed I heart. Old lies stayed I heart. I wish I had an angel for one moment of love. I wish I had your angel, your word to marry undone. I'm in love with my.
You hear those pads? There's some like light pads in the background that kind of add to this. This is almost like a danceable track here. You know, it's like heavy, borderlining, metal, I guess, but because of those pads and that driving rhythm section, it feels very danceable. And her voice is very beautiful, whereas her male counterpart is a little more rough and edgy. So good contrast there. I like this. I like where this is going. The vocals, I mean, in themselves are, I think, very much probably the high point. This is just me talking as a first-time listener, but this seems like a very key component, big factor in what this band does. with their harmonies and with their layerings for the vocals. Very interesting.
Burning angel wings to dust. I wish I had your angel tonight.
Yeah, there's so much besides those pads. There's like electronic things that are kind of dancing around in the background too. And now we've got these organs and these what you call it, like octave whammy bends of the guitar notes and stuff like that. Now I'm starting to feel a more gothic vibe, and which just kind of adds to that dynamic range. So again, this is developing as we speak, even more interesting. Yeah. I think I said everything I wanted to say as it happened. I stopped quite a few times though, but yeah, pretty impressive track, and with a lot of depth to it. Very interesting. I can see why these guys have the following that they do, and why they were so heavily recommended. So thank you for showing or suggesting Nightwish to me. You know who you are. There's a commenter that was pretty adamant about it and helped me select what tracks to consider for this. So I'd say this was a pretty good first track to dive in for this group. So definitely interested to hear more. I did want to play this track with my girlfriend for the first time because I figured she would probably be really into it. But that just means that I'll have to find another track that I can bring her in with perhaps on the next go around. So thanks so much. Again, if you want to support the channel, like and subscribe. We'd love to have you part of the community. If you want to read some chapters of Travels with the Gypsy Lotus, you can go to stefanlawson.com, and we'll see you on the next one. Adios.